It only took 3 months for a new Quest Pro competitor to be announced, and it is here in the form of the HTC Vive XR Elite. Here's the deets. For the resolution, we get a 1920 by 1920 per eye and a 3840 by 1920 combined on its pancake lenses. The headset comes with 6 DoF inside-out tracking, 90Hz refresh rate, and up to 110 degrees for the FOV. You'll find dual microphones for echo cancellation, and the speakers are embedded in the ear tips, and unfortunately there is no mention of a headphone jack. The classic Snapdragon XR2 is the chipset with 12 gigs of memory and 128 gigs for storage. The headset holds 4 tracking cameras, a 16 megapixel RGB camera for color pass-through, and a depth sensor for increased room scale tracking and object handling. Along with that, you'll get a G sensor, a gyroscope, and a proximity sensor. The most interesting feature of this new headset is the 26.6 watt-hour battery, which lasts about 2 hours, but it is hot swappable, so you could play forever if you're good at charging. For connections, you'll have one USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-C for peripherals like that swappable battery, and another for connection to power or PC. With the battery, the headset weighs in at 625 grams. The Vive XR Elite will have Bluetooth 5.2 and Wi-Fi 6 and 6E in certain countries. With those wireless connections, you will be able to use Android app streaming from your phone onto a virtual screen in the headset while using a gamepad that's connected to your phone. The XR Elite also comes with connectors for eye and face tracking modules that will be coming out later this year. Now let's move on to the controllers, which, they are what we've seen with the Vive Focus 3, which are pretty much your standard 6 DoF controllers, and the headset is compatible, however, with the Vive Wrist Tracker. So let's get to the crux of it all. How much is this thing gonna cost? You can pre-order the XR Elite right now for $1,100 over at HTC's website. I put that down in the comments below. And if you pre-order before February 15th, you'll get 5 free games, which include Green Hell, Les Mills Body Combat, Unplugged, Figment XR, and Glimpse. And if you make that pre-order, your headset currently is scheduled to ship in March. To me, the XR Elite looks like a decent step into the future of designs for headset, especially with that hot swappable battery, and being able to buy a module for face and eye tracking later to save costs now is a great pro-consumer move. And of course, for all of us that have been using different types of headsets, we know how valuable it is to have your IPD setting to be stepless. So the question is, would I buy one? Honestly, I haven't seen anything quite yet that is worth me moving on from my Quest 2. For me, when it comes to buying a new headset, of course it all relies on the cost, but also how that relates to getting an upgrade in resolution and field of view. And the XR Elite just isn't quite enticing enough for me to do that. But hey, that's just me. Are you excited for the XR Elite? Let me know in the comments below. I will say for myself, I am excited about that price point being cheaper than a Meta Quest Pro, so that we're not traveling upwards in price, and maybe we're kind of bringing it back down for us consumers. Let me know your thoughts, and of course, I'll catch you in the next Quickie. Peace.